Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Holy cow. I feel like today I am back amongst the living. I feel like I've returned from the land of the dead. Whatever crud was being passed around this house, unfortunately, my poor wife has now. Um Yesterday I still did not feel human. And it had been almost 2 weeks. It like went in stages. It seemed like it was a common cold that shifted into, I don't know, an upper respiratory thing. And then, oh, it was clearing up. I think it was gone. And then I got a fever. And then, holy crap, it was like 4 days of fighting fever and cycling up and down and sweats and no energy. It felt a lot like, it felt like a lot like COVID did. Uh, I haven't had fever in that amount of days for that range in quite some time. But I'm happy that's over. I do feel a lot better today, like way, way, way more like myself, which is good because got a kiddo going to a birthday party straight away after school today, and I have to run and pick him up from that. So yeah, I'm happy that I'm happy that I'm going to be feeling that business. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me just make sure we got a couple things going on correctly here. This seems right. That seems right. Look at that Sun Devil guy. He's even got no hair today. Wow, I feel like we are back in business. Even he says we're back in business. All right then. We're going to jump into some Star Citizen today. The plan for today was some mining. Tried some contested zone stuff at the end of the day yesterday. And that really I've had a good time with it. But that particular run really put a bad taste in my mouth. I don't have a desire to go back and waste my time with that today. Because that's exactly what it felt like. That was 7 comp boards down the drain. We had walked into one of the facilities. I guess you can say it was my fault. We popped the door open. We were right at the edge of the airlock door when it popped open. And immediately, pop, a couple of shots, followed by kaboom, and dead. Both of us. And that was 7 comp boards gone just like that between the two of us. Best I can figure is it was a well-placed grenade launcher, maybe. Well-placed grenade and a couple of shots to wear us down. I don't know which, but we were insta-dead there. Yeah, it's just gone. There are optimal times you can run that stuff without a big group if you'd like to. A lot of things that were done wrong on my side, but I just don't want to today. There's too many other things I enjoy in the game. I will get back around to doing a contested zone run, and making it to the executive hangar. I would love to have something like the Corsair or Cutlass executive ones. But I'm not going to die with or without them. I have lots of cool ships in the game and a lot of access to different components. So it's nothing that's going to kill me, right? Let's see. Mining, on the other hand, could definitely kill me. No, it probably won't. I'm not sure what flavor I want today, or if I want all the flavors of mining. So, I think first thing I want to do, I just want to run and look at inventory. Just look at the ships that might already be out here. Not that I can't claim anything that I need. Jeepers, that guy bull rushed me. Alright, let's see what we got here. Look at that. E-cards and fuses, we'll put those in here. This is indeed checkmate. I have a 1 SU storage container. Let's see. These boxes need to go bye-bye. They're all junk. I kind of wish I would have had one of my Pembroke suits over here. But it's no big deal. I might as well just stay in this. There's no reason I shouldn't stay in this armor. I don't think I need to bring this parallax, though. I'll just keep the P4 with me. I'll offload this parallax ammo. Top off with P4 ammo. Again, we're not necessarily going to be fighting anything. P8 ammo, excuse me. We don't have drinks. We need drinks. We'll stop at the cargo center because we're going to get some other things there. So I think what we'll do is I want to run out and do some geomining today. And if I'm going to do geomining, oh, hell no. No. Let's not do the geomining for starters. For starters, let's grab the mole and go out and do some mining in the system. Get some things refining on deck. That sounds cool. And then we might switch gears and do a little geo or golem mining. I guess we could also just do some golem stuff. Do like several runs on the golem maybe? And then bring them back to checkmate? I'm really not 100% sure all of a sudden what it is I want to do, how I want to handle this. Let's see what's here. Trait Golem is here. Argo Mole should be here. Yep. Well, it's Geo we can pick up in a snap. Do we have the Prospector out here too? Oh, we have a Prospector. And what do we have a second one for? Strange. Strange. Sometimes I'm confused about the things that get lent to me. All right, well. I think the Golem on some short missions for now. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. So I think the plan is we'll head out from checkmate. We'll head out from checkmate. Why don't we hit up Monix and see what we might be able to dig up there? That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. So I'm just going to take a quick look on regolith.rocks. I'm going to see... let's see. Ore types by location. Go to Pyro. Monix. Terranite, X-Light Gold. Laranite. Tungsten is high there. let's reconsider some things here. Hmm. I'm kind of looking for the highest Terranite, Bexalite, gold concentrations with sprinklings of, say, Ricosite and Stellaron. I'm really liking how cluster DLO 486 looks. Let's change our goal. We'll head out in the mole to DLO 486. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Not Saturday morning yet for me. It's Friday early afternoon, late morning. I'm in Calgary in Alberta, Canada, so it is about 11 a.m. here right now. But so far so good. Things are going good. How about yourself? How are you doing? I was just trying to figure exactly what I wanted to hit up today, and kind of changing my mind and process here. We were going to take the golem out to do some little mining jobs, but I think I'd rather take the mole out for now.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
That's good. You got a day back. That's a good thing. You thought you lost a day. Well, we found it for you, so see, now things are looking up. All right, medium hanger. Oh, look at that. She's on the pad and ready to go. Nothing funky happening. I like to see that. All right, where were we going again? DLO 486 is the cluster we're heading for. Good friend with an Aurora. Which Aurora do they have as far as storage capacity? Can they store 4 or like 6 SCU of cargo? Let's take a look real fast. Star Citizen. The MR is 3 SCU. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted. Which is the one with 6? The CL. It was the MR. All right, the MR with like 3 SCU of cargo. Honestly, so the MR can get some early bounties done. So if they want to take some bounty missions and kind of get used to space combat, especially now that the tier 0 loot thing is in effect where they won't lose their gear, there's no risk to them blowing up in space. They'll just have to go back to where they started. Try some bounties and see if they can get the hang of the MR. It's like fighter. It's capable. I would just do some low-level bounties for a bit. Yeah, bunkers. Bunkers would be good, and bounties. Otherwise, the cargo missions, the way they're set up, you can make some fast money with those, but having at least like, I don't know, like at least 6 SCU of space so that you don't have to do like 3 runs to get 1 mission done is helpful. But they could do enough bounties to do something like rent a hull A, like in a day or two. And then with that 64 SCU of cargo on the hull A, they can run some of the intro cargo missions and make some pretty big bank really fast to fund themselves a better fighter ship if they really like the bounties and bunkers. Exactly, exactly. Renting something like a Cuddy for a bit with Cutlass Black would actually be awesome. And again, then they can run some cargo in that too if they wanted to. But yeah, at least some low level bounties now, and bunkers would probably be the best bet. Wow. Power up the ship.
Loading configuration.
Engines on.
Stand by. The engines are powered up.
Request launch permission.
Complete. I command.
And launch. Launch.
Retracted.
There we go.
Handing you the com.
Yeah, and like I said, since it's so different than it was a month ago, because it wasn't just a month ago, we were still in the same place where you'd gear yourself up, you'd get to your ship, you'd go out there because you really want to try combat, but you're not so good at it, and then you get shot out of the sky or smack into the station, and you lose all your crap. And that's, I mean, kind of cool, but also not. It's frustrating when it's you that's happening to and you're just trying to learn the game. Now it's a lot better. Whatever gear you put on, you run out there and give it a shot, and worst case, you end up back at the space station claiming your ship, and you don't have to repurchase your gear because it's still on you. Just keep in mind, anything that's in their backpack, they can still lose, but that shouldn't be more than a couple drinks or something like that. All right, let's plot our course to... Yeah, I already forgot which cluster I chose. Burp, 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 burp. Cluster. DLO 486. Yeah, I would say that's pretty much the case too. Anyone that's not into pirate and PvP gameplay predominantly, it's good. So I like those gameplay loops, but I also like being able to wear the cool stuff I have that I was afraid to lose. And since there's currently no other way in the game to get that back, such as recrafting my store-bought armor or whatever, that was just made it no fun. So now it's a lot of fun. Nav mode?
Shields off. Powering engines. Shields are offline.
Yeah, that's a huge thing. Even take the PvP element out of it. There were times where I'd be getting off the elevator to my hangar and I would fall through the station. Now those times your stuff usually would recover because you were close to the station, and that's part of that mechanic. But it wasn't guaranteed. And now at least you know you don't have to deal with that, and it's cool. That is true as well. Yeah, I can count on one hand the times that I get messed with PvP-wise when I'm not wanting to PvP. In a month. In a month, it's got to be under 5. And that's even a high estimate. I'd say if it happens once every couple of weeks, that's probably more realistic. Where I'm out doing something and I'm not in the mood to PvP, like maybe this. I'm out mining or something. I'll get jumped maybe once in a whole month. Funny you say that, though. In Stanton, I'll get jumped mining or salvaging in Stanton more often than I will in Pyro. But again, in 30 days, we're talking once, right? So it's not that big a thing. Folks make it out to be bigger than it is, and I think it would be really, really unhealthy for the game if it didn't exist. I don't know how much more there is to do. I think it might be because they don't get the gameplay they want in Pyro, so they've gone back to Stanton to jack with people there. Maybe. I mean, I don't really know. Your guess is as good as mine. Yep. And it makes you happy. It makes people happy. I think there's people that that didn't want to play because they didn't want to lose their stuff. I'm sure there's an extreme side to that. It wasn't just I'm not going to wear my stuff and wear something else, and that's upsetting. But like I just won't play. And mine's a good example right now. I am wearing. Oh, sorry, I'm in my ship. I don't think we can see through my cockpit here, can we? Maybe. Oh, I can't zoom in close enough. I'm wearing my red alert gear. It's just that really cool red colored variants of some popular armors. I love that stuff. But I wouldn't wear it before. I didn't want to lose it. No, this is the mole. This is the Argo mole. She's the multi-crew mining vehicle. Got 3 lasers with 3 different setups on there. Actually, I don't have 3 different setups. 2 of them are the same currently, and the middle one is spec'd out for power. But with a little crawling in and out of the seats, you can totally solo mine in this thing too. That they're soloable? Yeah, absolutely. All right, with any luck here, we should find quite a bit of Terranite and gold. Highest percentage, or you know what, all the ore percentages are really close even into the other tiers, so we shouldn't see a lot of big chunks of stuff like tungsten that we don't want. That should be good. All right. Yeah, the Reclaimer is totally like that. You can totally solo in that thing. If you have a crew, it's more fun. But SCM mode.
Compliant. Shields online.
Scanning mode. And I didn't think I had a bind for that. But I thought I had a ping set up. Hold on a sec. Interesting. Why me have no ping? I do not seem to be able to ping here. That's gonna cause some problems. Morning, Dizzy. Let me just change some music stuff around here real quick. All right, now back to the problem at hand. Why no ping? Do we have a radar problem someplace? There we go. That could have been the problem. For whatever reason, nothing was in radar. Not really sure what was going on there. There, hey, we're good. All right, and what are we gonna look for signature-wise? Let me check rock types. That'll do us for now. They do, yeah. Absolutely do. There we go. We're in business. Let's see what we got to start with. 1900. That's a type E. And 1850. That's a type M. Type E has the higher chances for stuff. So we'll go to that. We'll hit that 1900 one up first. We'll see what we can find. The signature, which is right there, the 1900, the signature is telling me what type, and I'm looking at a site called regolith.rock. And on the regolith site, you can look up that signature. So that shows that it's 1900 and it's an E type. So it gives me the probability percentages for certain types of material. I'd be happy if I'd found some gold there. And then I used the same site to determine where I kind of wanted to hunt for stuff, which was why I picked this cluster here. I decided I wanted to look for some of the newer elements. Oh, I didn't realize this one actually told me the percentage of the types. Hi, do you need me? Oh, okay. You feeling better? Sort of? Okay. Yeah, I understand that. I cleaned up today myself. I was sick of being scruffy. I feel good today. Not perfect, but good. Sorry, folks. Wife got out of bed, so she had a smile that's better than I felt on day 2 of that. Yeah. Are you just being optimistic? Just don't overdo. That's all I can tell you. Yeah. If you need me for something, just holler. And now I'm coughing. All right, so anyway, I was hoping we would find some of the new stuff, is why I chose this place. We're going to have a high probability of E and Q types. And then I was just keeping this one up so that I could see signatures. And we'll go see what we got. Taking notes is fine. There's our type E. Watch it be Gigantor and we can't touch it. Nah, it should be fine. It does look a little big, though. We'll hit mining mode, and we'll give it a scan and see what it's all about. Oh. I mean, I don't want the iron, but I'll take the gold, and it's a pretty big rock. I don't know. We can give it a shot. This one might be a little bit big on my own, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Let me just kind of see where that bad boy is. We'll get a little closer. Come down a little bit. Come down a little bit more. Closer, closer. Yeah, I may not be able to take this one on my own. We'll see. Yeah, I am. I'm going to try with the Helix 2, which is the one I have right in the middle configured. It has the shortest range, so that's why I keep it in the middle, because the ones on the arms sit back a little further. And I probably had this set up more for when my wife is riding with me, which means I don't have an active module on here that like mega increases the power. I probably have all passive modules, I'm guessing. Yeah. I have two Riger C3s that up the laser power by 25%, and a Focus that brings it down 5% but makes the charge window bigger. It says impossible. I can't crack this by myself. I always put the laser power on it, though, just to make sure. Yeah, nada. Nothing. It's okay. It's not the best rock in the world. It's only the first one we popped up on. There'll be plenty that we can break. Now, had that had one of the new materials like Ricocite or whatever, I'd have been a little upset that I couldn't crack it. Because I've never picked those up and refined them, so I'm really hoping to find some of that today. Yeah, a Stampede would have been a module that I would have wanted. But that was just one big ass rock. We'll go find another one. As you see, we have lots of choices. $10,000, that is scrap. If you guys don't know, anything that's a multiple of 2,000 are scrap panels. I'm going to go for this 1,700 here. This is a Type C. We have high probability of Terranite and Vexillite. Which, in my opinion, is just as good as gold. Slow up, slow up. Whoa. Whoa, horsey. Whoa. I almost cracked myself with that one. Terranite. 38%. I can probably bust that one. Hey, G Fairy, happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's see what we can do with this one. All right, no problem. Eh, we don't have to get rich. We just have to have fun. Yeah, this one should be no problem. We'll make sure we set that laser power back down all the way, though. And here we go. Well, that'll be a good first break. It'll be a good first break, but I'm afraid I might have gotten... Well, no. We can bust those up first. If we gotta. So that one's Terranite and Titanium, 11%. We'll leave that one for now. Again, that's a low percentage there. What we got here? That one I like. That one's all titanium. What are you? Oh, so this one and that one. Definitely. Let's see about breaking this one first. Gotta be careful because that's as low as it goes, yeah? Actually, we might be better off to pop in one of the side lasers and do that. I was gonna say probably with all of them, with both of those. Let's do that. Because I don't think I'll have to reposition for that. So we'll see how this works out. Whoa, 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 don't fall. Fighting the ladder boss today. Did you see that? Okay. Just chill when you get to the top of the ladder, please. There you go. Now, currently I have both of my side lasers set up exactly the same. And the range looks like it was probably good on both of them. I hope. Oh, yeah. This actually should be pretty good.
Systems activated.
Right, titanium.
Systems on.
Yeah, we're a little close on both of those, actually. So this'll work. This'll work fine. Power down. There we go. That'll do nicely.
Attack on shields.
Hey, don't. Oh, stupid things go bouncing off. That's fine. Whatever.
Extraction mode on.
That one's all Terranite. 84%. Scoop it. Yep.
Fracturing mode on. Attack on shields.
Nice. Again.
Extraction mode on.
That was a good break. That one there was all Terranite. Again, all Terranite. And you know what? Even at 42%, if it's over 30, it's probably worth taking. 36, 38. Right. And that one is definitely worth it. Titanium will leave. I missed the one that went around back there. Oh, that was 34%. I think that's worth it. And then titanium will leave. Let's break and see what other Terranite we can get out of you.
Fracturing mode on.
Phew. Sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did you do, Corey?
Attack on shields.
I sneezed and didn't pay attention is what happened. Oh, well, that's going to be a crappy break then. It's going to have pieces of everything in everything. We'll probably still scoop it up, though. Those are over 30% Terranite and everything I touched except for that one. We'll probably scoop up all three of those. That one's a little iffy. Titanium's not the worst, though. All right. I wanted that one that floated back up there. So we'll reposition and see if there's anything else to clean up.
Mining mode on. Extraction mode on. Mining mode on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was titanium. Okay. Oh, see, I'm glad I repositioned for that one. Yeah, we'll leave it. All right, we're good.
Mining mode on. Mining mode on.
Oh, well, that's the Gigantor one we ran into before. We turned ourselves around, didn't we? If the wifey was along, we'd be able to break that one.
Mining mode off.
Really? Why do you have to give me crap right now, huh? Does that seem fair? Can you wait a minute? Wait a minute and we'll take care of it, okay? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Minxie, hush. I hope I got close enough. Shit. Distance good. I gotta learn to get up higher for these lasers. It always feels like... Okay. My bad.